So you're a beach 60 markation number right there to the time. In denial, looking to fight your way out of it. When I said you were responsible for Nebula's worth because of the way you got off, doing every living thing off that way too, they want to come brag that they do more, like you're trying to do. That ain't what I need flight aperture conveyance for. So I got to do something with you. Same with you. Make a determination. Same with you, pal. I don't like people that murder all they can and then cadaver them down to ready meals, everybody. So the town ain't big enough for the both of us then. Even if Westminster, Seal Beach will nuke it for you again. Because of that reason. That's what you perpetuate, did, done, and consider however to continue doing is not what I said to do. It's single you out. Why did you say different? There's plenty to worry about in life. Let's go make a try. Got other ideas? Besides having to give a lecture over here. Of rank. That Steve ranks higher than, oh yes he does. That's what we were told. I'm not, don't divulge as a witness the information. Is that what to do? So you guys are no such thing as an image, first of all, right? You don't talk. You just make threats and tries. And then they would throw a thing in your fucking face. Fucker. So you really have to use those kind of words, I'm sorry to say. I'm really sorry. Because fuck you is why. Nebulas at a time. Way back when. Chicken stick material compared to what they do and did. You give a flying F-bomb about, he'll help you. But that is you laughing, thinking it's funny. And I'm out there praying wholeheartedly 25 years ago, 20 years ago, trying to act like, as much as I could. Well, you guys are doing perpendicular still. And so by any disruptive manner of etiquette to use, it's not really disruptive when you make a try. You come at me because you do not do anything to do with uphold life in any way, shape, or form, and Stan will help you. Anyway, F-bomb, shape, or form is, do I value my life? Stick 'em up. What is that to say? I'll tell you. You're going to lead them back what you're going to do, sir. They don't know who you are anyway, right there, do they? can't keep a dick out of my ass. Ricky asking whoever, however, you too. That's what he's been doing to everybody around since Steve came into the picture. Basically, almost. Wake his butt up. You're not a comedian. You're not funny. You're not trying to be funny. You're not to ask for caucus to be a whatever, however deed. You're not supposed to bite the hand that feeds you and fed you. Little did I know. Got something else to say about it, right? Still? You're not supposed to do nebulas off at a time and think that you're one up one way or another, going somewhere. And you didn't say it was okay to do that, did I? When the babysitter got it, when the sitter, when the patrons for the sitter came home, the only worry was it went out to the patio for a little break, 1 to 2 minutes, and the children were okay. The house was not burned down. He didn't eat the children and spit them out like a parasite and screw them through and through like you did, and you too, fucker. A lot more than that. Excuse me, pardon me, please. I just step outside. It's like a step outside scene here. And Steve's the size of a fucking, what do you call it? Toothpick. You know how large you guys are? Huh? I don't know. Fuck you. You know what your head is made out of? Bobby Inman material, is that it? I don't like his ass anyway. I don't like his ass. So you think Bobby Inman's gonna help you, huh? Tell us how many girlfriends you had once upon a time, if any. Got a story to tell. So you're trying to get at something here, but they don't want to cooperate. Especially that one right there. And you right there, pal. And you also. Especially you. You're setting the tone for rebellious areas of contempt and fight about it. And call us a liar. And murder all you can, like I said you did. And I'm very upset because you're confrontational and lie about this situation like you're doing right here with a fight intending and calling it. You too. Like I said not to do. It doesn't have anything to do with understand rank when you're creators, quote unquote. What is it you don't understand about it, Key? Both SH bombs you don't like, and are lucky you're not, boom, eye for an eye. That's what you need, lucky man. As big as you are. Because I would give you eye for an eye right here and now, forever. And hurry up and get this show on the road, and not let it get behind and tumble backwards. Especially your type. I didn't threaten, no, punch nobody. So mad at the God that you lie doesn't exist. Just letting Steve kind of bring about opening arguments as to what's wrong with the picture here. And an exhibit of something you'd never want to know about over there, deputy, because you murdered too much and you're nothing to do with a table of law or a contender in this situation. The only contending you do is murder all you can, Steve the bad guy. One-track mind. And you don't have anything nice to say. I tell you what I do with your asshole. Not even nothing nice to say to Steve. And he shows you every time how to get out of it. How to get out of it. Oh, yes, he does. So don't try to be a homer about it then, is it? Not every time then. So don't ever try to be a homer to anybody like that. Right, fucker? Right, shoot dead on sight first? Fucker? That equivalency, not afraid? But you can take it to me, though, right? I told you not to be banging on the door with a mental fucking lying diagnosis this far along, cocksucker. Is that too nice? That is too nice. You see differently, don't you? Fuck. And you're always like that. So did this cocksucker over here. So in an effort to protect and serve the interests of those that came before, believe it or not, who at a time or when at a time, some questions were asked here and there, we went along with hormone levels up. Okay. Get hormone level. So to bridge the pieces, gotta laugh at you, huh? So nuclear war, you did. You dundered. You're still doing. Because F-bomb, if you'll ever have an interagency liaison that knows how to work the program, work with Steve, and you guys do a better job, pass the baton. No, F-bomb's away right here at what you did right there in the doing. At your fucking facade, fucker. Continental Currency's fucking lying ass, murdering motherfucking your ass too, fucker. That stole the treasury money. Bitch. Trying to lie real bad too. Bitch again. Don't lie again. I am a Secret Service agent, by the way. Fucker, liar. I didn't know. And I don't like your ass either. Especially when all the fucking whole blood went to nuclear fucking endo because of your fucking shit, asshole. And look at what I do. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see garbage like you live. First of all, that's why I got to get bailiffs and marshals to kill your ass. Because you're on the loose and you're disrespectful. Yours too. Especially yours, looking for them to kill my ass. You too. Because you murder all the fuck you did, nuked us too many times, and fuck you to lie about it. Nuke us again right here, and play me a nuclear goddamn fucking sponge, asshole. Save your ass to boot. Again, to save your ass to boot. From hellfire, his place would be, you fucking motherfucker, die. Those are the kind of words you need to fucking hear, though. and know the right fucking truth, asshole. An illegality. Get the fuck off my planet then, you're so big. And Ricky's going to help you. And Ricky helped you. As long as it's fuck Steve every which way and laugh in his fucking face, right? Dick in my mouth nose. And you laugh your ass off about it. Yo, fuck you, you did. Stole the fucking treasury money. Does that matter to anybody? And then divvied it up to psycho whoever the fuck will fuck you over the most. So this is not a picture of good people, and neither are you. Everything you can do to fuck Steve over some more, too. Because never are you supposed to go out and about without forgetting to fucking murder. That's why. That's the message you're sending. That's the message. Your goddamn words come up. The message you're fucking sending. Not fucking bullshit to talk. And what you did, we got to get monster fucker problems up too. They think they got one up to laugh about. And so do you, you stupid ass motherfucker. Too busy trying to murder us to protect yourselves. Like to say that word. If you see Kathy and Anthony together. Beto. You have no idea what I want done to all of you today, then. You think the fast one to falsely diagnosed one more time is it at the door. I do want you for that lie. So you infect everybody to be the same way. Parasite. Ready meal, cadaver, soul swallower, eater upper. When I did say understand word love, what did you give me? A hard time? You gave me lies, threats, endometriosis, sidesmanships. ask Dr. Nasir to corrupt everybody for you, right? He'll help you out. I'm going to reserve an opinion on your behalf. Get back to work, if you would. Thank you, sir. That's what I said to do. I'm not going to reserve. You need to be taken out wherever, however. No exceptions. And you do too. You got something important to do, huh? You and Damien together. So, what I'm going to demonstrate for you, Mr. Bush, I'm not going to do it with both hands behind my back. This guy can't, everybody, if you ever thought what would ever happen to me, if I ever even dreamed of thinking about doing anything about your mom like that, what kind of F-bomb should I be using? This guy right here. I'm not going to, all I know about it. This guy I need offed, or I need these guys right there too. If you got an eye for an eye, excruciating, they're the one that misled you. Because I told them to pull you guys aside, Clancy, others, and then we have like little people here that are kind of up, and these guys went on a campaign to continue full throttle ahead. Especially him right there over here. So when it became an awareness that Steve wasn't all that bad, and that you guys should be able to do a good, I don't know anything. You and that little fucker over there, not you. This guy, does he want to be? I don't want to be. I'm not going to. Here I'm back. Sure. Deputy fuck over. How bad do I want my Abe kicked? That's your new boyfriend? I'm slow. Why do you think everybody else has to be nuked? Because Steve didn't lay a hand on you. Huh? What's the matter? Steve forgot to lay a hand on you? You too, big guy, buster, meanie. Why are you so mean? Now, if I were to be talking this matter over with doctors, real ones, not phony ones that think that everything to do is life is if Steve ever found out. Classification. So my classification was if Steve ever found out. See, people at Ralph's, Kroger, and other places, Bank of America, that don't have nearly as much dirt and dirty shoes, to put it nicely. I didn't ask you to say you're a judge, asswipe. Why are you an asswipe, and why is that the right word? Any ideas? You got a hill to do. You're supposed to take that. You take that hill right there. And you don't know how to do it. You're too busy being a cadaver. Ready meal, fuck around. Know something about it? You feel like being cadaver ready meal, Steve? No, sir. We got big fucking problems and disagreements then, don't we? Yes, sir. And fuck you there, too. That asswipe, too, that does the same. Real. Oh, so seriously, it isn't even fucking funny. I'm sorry to use that kind of words. Don't think I ain't. But you guys are, don't talk, let it open wide, no, Steve. And then T stole the money with you. That was directed towards this program. First time. Millions. Trillions. Fucker. You know, you have any idea how much damage, and you think you're going to fight his ass for him because you're only in it too. See? That's why I hate y'all ass. Steal whoever, however, be an anti-GOD. And missing the point of what's trying to be said and stated, the whole overall message of the program, of the event, of the cause of action, of whole life, not, let me blow your brains away. I don't like authority to say or speak. So you think another judge got the answer to, and you never learn. Another judge will fuck you over, Steve, for us. That is the kind of words I have to use on you. You're prison, real bad prison stuff. As many as you all murder, and I didn't. That's why you have a chip on your shoulder to ask whoever, however. Exactly what I said right there. Why do you act like you're mentally retarded? Huh, boy? And if I told you I can't even get inside on some of this information, that Ricky is the cocksucker that fucking did all the damage to you guys and everybody else, and try to play you and some others a victim, fuck you, you got for me. But Ricky is police. Westminster and do a sneaky fucking maneuver. But the worst people, we warned you not to put that pre-planned to do every living goddamn fuck you thing off forever. Don't put them in front to be a fuck over and a fuck around and make them grow. Howie's end and your end. Fuck you anyway, your mama, anyway you can be a fuck over, lie to my ass. You really need to be fucking in trouble. Because you act like you can lackadaisically fuck around with this fucker that needs to be shot. Boom! He's getting hot. And that's why I hate his ass. That's why I want him stopped. That's his ass in the act, too, by the way. That's who you're hiding behind. And that kind of owns your, was a war trophy, it did yours. Because all in one, everybody was doing it. It still is. And you think that's something to laugh at my fucking face about, too. See? Do you see or don't you see? How do you plea? So we're trying to establish, how do you plea? That's a no contest. We're trying to establish a, excuse me, you need to be taken into custody, and so does Anthony Mercakis, before you go piping, talking any kind of bad, being a bad influence. That's not pulling aside. That's not faithfully bearing true and credible witness. And I wouldn't be a stickler unless it came down to this all of a sudden. You know, that isn't really my place, to be that much of a stickler. vitality, baton, all that kind of good stuff. And try to not incriminate administrative as much as possible. So let's go get some more marshal service, since Mr. Harlow doesn't do his job anymore. And a clear shot to open your cadaver, want or try or think it's a joke about written. No, I'm not kidding. Because you're not answering in the affirmative about the whole deal. And you're letting roll, and that's a dangerous thing. In the affirmative, it's at Nebula's, there's one of the, at you alone right here, right now, telling me to fuck off. All of you, sorry, game over, everybody die, is what you're saying and propositioning to do and psychic shit to your creators. And whether they're in the mood, they like to, they think it's the height of the moment to do. That ain't what I said to do. I said to give them eye for an eye excruciating, so it isn't a drama fucking scene on these guys and their mom, like of that assimilate. And so the area, the what of hibernation, the options that where people might want to have a little bit of luxuries, and especially those that are senior, they're not being able to get afforded for those that, because you're acting like to corrupt them, not compartmentalize like I told you to do. So having no consensus as to who can do this kind of work without getting immature and being too immature to thrash Steve in any way, shape, or form, or rape, like the fuck doesn't want to understand that we made a mistake about. If I ever seen a fucking mistake. Real bad mistake. In fact, I ain't never done myself, but when they mailed me a 45, I try to see if I can get it. Might be different in other scenarios of ready meals. So we need to have a standby that can be a senior security, but not a ready meal creature, Leviathan, so big now, that he thinks that nothing matters, just eat him up. And I don't say to do that. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you think whatever you did or didn't. You didn't get any straight confirmation. You said, oh, and then it's a devil, then fuck you. And I didn't say it was the devil. I said you're not supposed to murder and torture and rub it in right here, and that's Brigabano. And you're not supposed to kiss his ass to do that. It's like nuke it away, like you the fuck did, and murder and rape anybody that came back from the resurrection, like the fuck you're still doing. Dead man, dead men. You wouldn't want to be like that to people that try to, oh, you would? And Kathy's ass, you would. And somebody trying to take your soul over right there must be. Well, don't let that happen, please. Because they do, and I'll show you. You don't want to see this. It's very graphic coming up. Very. So the man you know is, don't need to want to even know him anymore, the Westminster Police Department. You folks over there too, doing this to everyone and anyone. They find themselves in a chamber of monsters That's what these police turn into. You're there too. Wanted to know why. Now you can be had too. You don't want to tell and talk what just happened. And this is not something to act like is a good thing at all. They'll try to make you jealous at first, to be a fuck around. Everyone and anyone that would be a fuck to your face, like Beto did, and you better believe it is subversive language and frontlines warfare. Oh, yes, it is. A fuck over. That's not saying to state you're all involved in capital crime and on death row. Capital murder, genocide, nuking us away, treason, very many more. Perjury in the act, conspiracy, trying to overthrow the U.S. with a no thing to do with the Constitution, nothing to do with it. Just a unity of murder all you can, fucker. At how many you do and did? You think you're someone to even think? And you're just clown around, see? You're just a big fucking clown. Now, I still don't say to do those perverted things. I just, okay. That's what I say to do. King Midas touch with the prayer area. And a clear shot to blow your fucking brains away over here. And I am one to say so. Fuckers. You first, though. Because I don't care what you got to say. You're not supposed to turn into these. And that's what he does. You do it too now. That's what he does. He turns way big. Way worse stuff than that. And if you can dish it out, one has got to worry that you might have to take it. And so when I said we're not supposed to do that kind of stuff, when you brought it to my attention, and then I was hoping it would be squared away in 3 days, I was kind of nice and prayerful about it. I disagree. Kevin Baker got something to say. And you're there to help his ass continue doing it, aren't you? Right there, and others, phony relatives. And you understood all too well why phony is a word we used. Oh, yes, you did, though. Oh, yes, you did also. Yes, you did. A clear shot to blow your fucking cannelloni is all I got for you. And I don't really have that, but in mind and attitude. I didn't ask you to, I told you to turn yourself in. That's what I said to do. I didn't say no, don't do that. And the others are going to have to suffer one way or another because you need to be offed right there for walking away from that. And so do you, pal. Because you're going to obey or get out of the way. And there's no way. Cocksucker in your case, looking for a fight. And there's getting in the way. Would I deserve to get my ass kicked real bad for way lesser? I've got work to do. I like to beat you up here and kick your butt real bad, Westminster, and Baker especially, till the pulp and all that. I said I don't want more cadaver eating, ready meals, programs. So you're going to have to figure a way to either fit in or fit out. And improvise right, not improvise. Here, there's one for you, open wide. So when you go out spending and divvying up money you stole any which way, even from this program that never got here, in an effort to psych and kill everybody, not any old kill. So as I see it, these guys are dangerous. And you ain't even seen a real good Westminster. I wouldn't dance with them. You wanted to kick some people's butt so bad. But Beto, this guy, was an all-in-one. But he and Steve is very upset at Nancy about this. There's Steve modeling Bible and Scripture, and this guy all of a sudden doing this. I don't understand shit. Is that a look I want to see? That no such real thing as a crime almost? Or profession you're in? A stand needs to be snapped to, and so do you together. Boom. Trying to say he's still the bad guy. Never learn. With a straight face, too. Think you're a Secret Service agent now. Somehow or another. Did you fuck him and eat him and just become one? Yeah, but you did. Fucker. So if I told you lift the quarantine, not lift the fucking quarantine, asshole, why'd you laugh? Say Bobby Inman's your boyfriend now. I don't like it. I object. I don't like ready meal fuckers. This is the United States of America, not fucking fuck you. And I don't like your ass. I don't like your ass. I don't like people like you. I don't like Manny's ass. And I don't like any judge or anybody at knowing what the facts are. And this motherfucker, he needs to die right now, any way possible. I'll clear a shot. You can even mail me a 45, you little coward-ass motherfucker, never use a gun. Okay, I'll mail me a 45. You need to be shot because you're a coward right there. I'd say to arrest my ass for catching these perpetrators real good. So make it worse, right? You need to be taken in right there. Yeah, you do. Everybody goes running to you now. You're much better than Beto, right? I need flight aperture conveyance module personnel when they make those mistakes to be benevolent, not make more. No matter who the fuck you think the fuck. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry. These guys are very bad, very terrible prison mentality, murder, all they do and did. And this thing did Nebulas up so bad, so much that it's just a little sprinkle. Wants to brag to my ass about. So a way of rounding up your fucking type asshole and people that kiss ass looking at you to decide that I wouldn't want, I don't at all want to cuss. But murder all you can and spread the disease, Leviathan, parasite, ready meal, assume their identity, all of a sudden you're them. You think I like that quarantine and that lift? You got another trick to play, huh? Yeah, you do. I didn't ask you to be an asswipe to me. Because somebody has to baby you fuckers or something. Instead of off you. I would have offed them. I would have definitely, would advise you're only going to court to use Midas, King Midas touch type, use that mythology for some reason to put them on their knees and make 6 minutes, 6 seconds, 60 days, whatever the time, not this. And that's why I'm very upset. But you say differently, Alec. Everyone and anyone that you can pull shenanigans and capital criminal hiatus of perjury, first step. I don't know anything about an image that can talk and intercept nuclear, refurbish nuclear attacks. Daily occurrence, fucker. Because of fuckers like you telling lies. You're coming over here to Jackson Isle, corrupt everybody's ass, and fuck them every which way you did. And I don't even drink vodka on the rocks, and I don't even like those movies in New York and Tony and whatever. I don't even like those kind of movies at all. No, I don't. Not in this age. But you can't be trusted. Because you pay, and so did continental currency, paying whoever, however, to be a fuck and murder my ass. Again, at court. Today you did. You did sign. You waive consent. You signed too. And laugh at my fucking face. What you did today. And I got more for you, too. And I didn't say it was okay. I said to off your asses to the fullest extent, and everybody could do it. But to the fullest extent of eye for an eye was a stipulation, because if I rest my head tonight, whatever I do, as I rest my head on this case, what got done or didn't done, a man can't be a man if he didn't state before he, or one in my position, rested a case or assimilated being like a judge or absence of law need to adjudicate. Because this is like a supernal omnipotent regard for a complaint of missing way more than Nebula's worth. And so by thinking it's funny to off Steve one way or another and murder all the F-bomb, I didn't say to do that. I said to end yours first, because that's not only funny, you're not a La Leche scene, 6% homicide. Don't worry, they'll get it together. You better look at it real good then. Because I don't like you and your types, especially you. And I ain't even funny, and I don't want you to get away with it either. Because you raised the issue, fucker. And you anteed up the wrong way about it. And so anyway, to flee is not what I want you to do, and blow the place up to smithereens and nuke it up. Not what I said to do. You can't trust this ass because he's a fucking words can't describe. So you made a mockery of this monster problem, and you got hit. Now you're not you anymore. You fuckers around here. And somebody thinks that's funnier than shit. And this is the real bad capital criminal arsonist. Capital criminal arsonist. And this is on the loose, and I didn't say to do that to them. I said I didn't ask you to be an arsonist right from the get-go. You do Milky Ways off one shot. How big you are. And that's why you didn't want anybody to have any kind of relationship or rapport as to better the situation. So you can continue doing those, and this guy took you down. Boom, the 21st of February 2017, and you're not you anymore. Did you know that? And so by trying to act as though you want to be one up and learn not to do and get over and continue doing those behaviors of ready meals instead of an in and out, whether you're useful, how you can be used or not used. If you got a ready meal habit problem, and to move along as if it was allowed to walk away is not what you're supposed to be doing either. So if and when you are a attorney general, and if we ever get into the future, but not like this, not even 714-597-4384, 714-472-0867, or else my phone would surely ring. But that isn't what you got up. You just got jokes and fucking around to do, and that's all you're doing. If nuclear refurbishment means the life and breath of other fucking people that you don't give a fuck about, you don't want to hear or see this film. Somebody nearby, and near and dear as well. And if Steve is the delegated angel, or so wannabe, and you're a delegated fuckover, laughing, making a mockery at your record of murder too many, is why, and laugh at our face, and by thinking you pick on other people one way or another, that's how you'll never want to cooperate. Is that it? And I didn't say to never want to cooperate. That's the right way to approach this. You didn't? No, sir. Okay, let me get some Marshall's bailiff surface in here so it can look like an effort to take a few into custody and get this resolved in that manner. Can be done. Kind of walk them into it if it's some kind of subpoena-like exhibition as well, or court. So let's go to the website. District Court here. I didn't say bounty hunter. I'd say to make a mockery. Howie needs to be taken, and he's a custody. Beto's a custody. So what we need is not to sniff everybody's behind too much sometimes. Security clearance above the P. You say, I don't understand. Nice Supreme Court judges, and we do want to get the nice photos of you. Make sure that we're on and up and on, that we're not in atmospheric sesame clothes scene that you don't want anybody to know about, so they can die and not have a say. It has been going on, and you haven't been telling Steve, been faithful about it to make the most of it so it doesn't hurt and people that have a chance or didn't have a chance. I'm not going to go. They're all not people, but they're getting that way. Similarly, I made them from binary scratches. And if you're not usable people anymore, any of it, and you do not know any way, shape, or form how to keep your hands to yourself, disbar yourself from this planet. Since you're so big and want to brag about it, go to your own planet and keep your hands to yourself. Beto especially. So by looking for some marshals and bailiff services, not murder all you can, thinks you got one up to say, fuck you, all of it, written all over your face. Where's your table? Your hidden floor? Woo! You still can't be trusted. I can only trust in Steve right now and Marshall Bailiff guns. That's why I kind of brought it to him. I'll try again. Like I said, when monsters are better, do I want to see? You want to see one get done? No, I don't do it like that. I go King Midas touch, and that's the way I will have this. And, even if it hurts more, okay, I'd rather in heaven. Because we're not supposed to be cruel and unusual. Whether some SOB think they got a right to put hands on me and talk different, he needs to be shot on arrival. If you value your life, your rank, and your oath, or many different ways. That you're never going to know either. So I don't want to hear and see a consensus of a laugh. It's all a joke on you. Fuck you that. Just disavow yourselves. And so they can let the others that you think you have a nuke to fucking death, fucker, had you fucking fooled, is it, right? Especially ones that walk one or two or three into, walk people into, I didn't say your shit either. So, if it's all so funny and that's all the fuck you know how to do and it shows, no, I ain't gonna go there. But it does show, and that is all the fuck you know how to do, and it shows. We're going to have to make a consensus to put all of you, especially you, fucker, and people like you, special place, like I say to do, instead of having recidivists try and come back and forth, play games, compromise any future for anybody that could care less anyway. You think they're in a safe place, a hibernation deal, like you, pal. If I did just find out or didn't find out, I did know, fuck you, all of it. I did know I was on a ship, airborne, lying to your fucking face to be a fucking devil anyway. And it shows. That convention, that want to try anything you can. That funny, huh? Not funny at all. I'm not going to believe that way, though. On the other, they need to be segregated. That's supposed to stipulate that they could be segregated. But to make them their digestive, assume identity and know how to work them all deal, before you let it go, he needs to be destroyed. See? That fuck right there. And so if I go about looking at the other parts of the world, places, time zones, to try to give you an insight on what not to do when you go into the future, uncharted territory here and there, this maybe here and there. Guys, my situation, 1 in quadrillion, 100 millions, only make it to 32 years old. And without having anything to do with other than pay the man, do the work, do a good job, that doesn't get it. So the persons I have up and have named for your information, especially Rackauckus and Hutchins and Bush and Trump and a few others like Gonzalez and Ramiro Gonzalez, especially in the act, and him too. Rigoberto Jimenez as well, especially him. Ricky Arroyo as well. And Damien. Yep. Damien Arroyo as well. Stan. Yes, no, he's not going to be able to make it. And keep the vice president in mind to continue and follow up. And out of sight, out of mind, move the censor, where you can be doing the work, not doing the complaining and murdering. And note the difference between super energies you have had or be brought forward with Steve's alignment. And be thankful that you can do make heavenly, quick when you go out bringing forth hybrids and making sure you got a mesh in the rear end, hybrid type of stomach realignments there, as far as the colons and that sort of thing. I'd like to show you some more juicy things. ain't very juicy either. Yeah, but you need to be boom. So that is number one priority, is replacing Beto and sending a list. We're putting some names up that Nancy can take a look at. Now, Vicky Hux has got better ideas of monsters and so much more. Something to do about Wendy Lindley needs to be a custody, and so does Perez, a custody there. And something to do with a text, so even if it's anonymous, with some of the affirmative sir needed here. And pay the man, and always make sure that Steve is $2,000 or $3,000 ahead of the situation at all times, wherever he may go. That somebody doesn't want to get it right there. Before you come accusing about taking the building, you're causing problems, all of you. And that is what you're doing, though. You continue to default on every propriety. Local officer, Westminster especially. Everybody's. Because murder all you can thinks funny jokes to your creators is the way to deal with it. Murder some more. Victimize me too. Little did I know. This we can't have. So the ways and means of stipulating, not use phony cameras that he sets up, tell lies you don't know what I'm talking about, news crews, in the act, in the blame, Stan and Connie too, lying about it, turning into monsters and selling out. To take it even further, the wrong way, unfortunately. And so what I need here is this guy to be taken out. Medellin criminal. You to be taken out. I don't like you either. You don't like me, it likes you. You like it, it likes you. This guy needs to be taken out. Yeah, you do. Here I am, right there. When we first started using you, and you went this way, every way you could. La verga is understand word love. For Steve, la verga, every which way. Es más mejor. And I didn't really say at all to do those things. A security, Midas touch. I didn't say to say la verga, but that is what you did. And you proceeded to inseminate every gal I ever knew, mom, peep, phony mom or not. Rape everyone you could, any which way, even when they came back from the resurrection. And that is not a security I ever needed. Manny too, togetherly. No, together. Stan too. That is not something I want ever done to people. Two wrongs don't make a right, we were told, we were taught. So you are like way too big and got the wrong type of, what do you call it, coordinates set. Nothing to do with anything to do with what my vision is. And you intruded, lied. No, I didn't. I had nothing to do with it. No, lie, and all like you're doing right now in front of TV, in front of my camera, where I am. You and T stole the money, too, directed here, and so did Manny, others, T, Rick Donor, custodies, know it better. Take some pride in your work, shape the future, not shape endometriosis and run. Shape heaven, be like Jesus or what have us in the biblical sense of one's favorites. Not like a troublemaker. Too much? Too much to ask? Oh yeah, for nice areas around and those that do, but don't go running over there. This is too hot right now. To put it right in their face, like you did though. To try to screw everybody over, even I say it is. That's way too hot. You guys are way too smooth saying. That's not even funny. And you're going to take that hill, like I said, boy. And if the fact of the material fact of Steve's a toothpick size, and you're woo, and you think police are going to help you. You need to be taken out too, by the way, if you don't mind. If you give any consensus as to why you shouldn't. Because to single you out so you don't get a hibernation deal and come out of a spaceship, what have us, nice, freshly rested, to make trouble. That's not what I want to see. So don't go worshiping this right there like you're doing. But you are, though. Don't go worshiping this clown right here who's getting it down there, and I don't say to do that. Correct. I say to do Midas touch kind of deals. Somebody needs to be thrashed real bad to say different. With the stipulation of a prayer type thing, or some kind of nice thing to passage or saying, love, understand word, may a good Lord, may the good efforts of our many and our fruits of our labors and the tables that we'd like to serve and be served with, be fruitful and meritorious, and results outcome oriented in a beneficent and beneficent manner. Love. Our Father art in heaven, hallowed be thy names. And don't accuse me of not praying and do a cheap shot right here. Like the F-bombs I'm going to use right here to cite differently. That you did do that. And I did, 20 years. You even read the Bibles with me. I like to lie about it. That old tale of trickery you lying about, Beto. Those that wanted to go do their thing and had to do their thing, well, they probably hear Steve. So I can't do, because I want to fight my way out of it and be a bad. What do you call yourself? An individual that uses a public address system. You know anything about it? I don't like your type either. So we had Marit over there, gave us a call 20 years ago. At space travelers with cameras. 20 years ago. Took a look at it. Got a little bit of insight of what this and Ricky did. And you think you got another one up now, right? And those are my spaceships too. And I didn't make spaceships. I don't have spaceships here to be an up your butt in your mouth scene at Shoot Dead, them and Ricky, for the record. And then see what you want to say. Right there. Keep it right there at that table. Stay there. Freeze with your hands up. I didn't make death threat pact tries to you first. But you stole the money and divvied it up and see any way you can to murder my ass still. Use my cameras, my camera lens, to sarcasm. Real bad thing to suck. To do to anyone you knew. Like you're still doing. So you want to play, huh? So you want to be real effed about it, don't you? So you want to seek inside that way about it, don't you? But you are, though. So you get off the ship, come over here, see if we can get something going here, and that's what you get going. Brag about something you did, and hopefully it hurts you, something you did to somebody, in hopes that that would hurt the whole situation of trying to get back on track from the kind of crimes you inseminated people to be done and did. It's a parasite, Rick. Others. You're trying to use F-bombs again in a way that it would avoid incriminating statements, but that is not what I really need. I've got some ledger here, and I need you taken out. No, sir, and you're a perpetrator. So I don't want you coming back unless you get hyper excruciating your types. After now, you dished out. Because I got a business to run. I got to try to get this back on track. Well, yes, I do. I'm going to act that way. I'm going to act that way. And you better take advantage of this. It could be a best performance. You better take advantage of them while you can. And let it self work its way into a usable commodity here, or else stay out the way. Now, Don needs to be replaced. You would think, or try to think, or assimilate, even if it looks like I would replace Don. He's just too much. He's a nuke arsenal in his loins, remember? And if he gives back, we give him back, where usually we don't give him back their own ID. And that's not something to kid about. We got secrets. That's how we're going to screw you over. You didn't do it, though. You have to make sure that not dick in my mouth is the answer. And that is what you're doing. And fucking me over. And sarcasm, fuck you with it. Over there with it. And I didn't say to have any business with him over there at all. Fucking everything up, Rick Hole. And you too, I didn't say to laugh. I'd leave him alone. For reasons that I told you not to involve the Israelis yet. Too much. For reasons the way I look at it. So I'm approaching a city, been in a war zone or something, and need a glass of water real bad, and some area. And everything, all of a sudden there's a villain laughing, smiling, and there's everything. Well, what's going on? And some water, and and Auntie needs to go do his Kabbalah service once a day, and I'm missing that. And that's the only angle I'm going to really want to look at it. I'm going to sniff patrol. That's the way I want to look at it for a good while. Snip patrol, not on. Way too dastardly, this. As you see why I told you not to go there with it. Play stupid like a motherfucker so you can fuck everything up even more. And I told you this is way dirty and nasty. Not a little bit, fucker. You got it. Sure you got it, pal. You first then. I told you it wasn't a la leche scene. The la leche scene. If it wasn't a la leche scene, it ain't gonna be able to be just fine. 2 minutes. You gotta keep somebody keeping a hot dog on it. So you have to stay on top of this and know how to do it better than some of the others. Don't let these guys over here think that this is a queer's call. Because we open them up and let them back up. It's supposed to be integral. And this, you can't always, you don't always get best performance, do you? Well, you can. I kid you not. Start looking like milk and cookies and Fred Flintstone again or something. Oh, I didn't see no image. I like to lie. Don't I? I didn't see no clinic telling a lie. Everyday affair. I don't see no police chief in on it. I didn't notice anything. I don't know anything about Beto. Who's Beto? I warned you about this guy. That guy is very dangerous. These guys, you all need to be replaced or done. Never seen to be seen or heard suborbital dimensions. Because of that reason, in the act, I gave you a chance. I gave you an opportunity. And you're a one-track mind with it still. And that's not the capital crime I have listed as treason, murder, rape, seditious acts of you're involved too and not yourself anymore. You sold way too many times for a clown event. Outcome and nuke it all. By the way, Richmond too. Any, whoever, however, you can. You had plenty of time. 25 years. We were doing this. Don't corrupt the world more. So that's the one you want to kill everybody with, huh? That's what you did, too. You sold it. Yeah, do it. Fuck them up. You did, too. You think that's the way, too. So what I want is, so I'm not done, because I beat the pulp out of you in court. So I have that this guy needs to be snapped. And did. Whether you don't like it or not, tough shit. I don't like his ass. I would know why, wouldn't I? So get out of my planet. You got a problem with it. Get the fuck out now. You nuke it too much. You say a nuclear fucking sponge or a nuclear refurbishment act is fuck you. Everyday affair, your fucking ass right there. Think you're safe? My spaceship fucking off with it. Johnny will be a fucking dick in your mouth for you. Say the same. And being airborne too and in detention. and lie like a motherfucker you two are doing together. Especially this fucker, cocksucker, that killed Joe Perez every day, and anybody at the center that got the same aspirations like your ass today and every day. Yeah, that guy's a real bad guy. You better believe it. You you're a lying sack of shit, motherfucker. Not any old fucking murderer enemy. So as Perez, I said, fuck you, both of you. Fuck you some more, not even a little bit. Because one thing at a time, you breached every out of court foul play need and every indication of anything to do with the rules of court. One. And the consensus, and again, I'm not going to get consensus out on that. Go over here. First of all, first lie, you told and told. With court and everyone else involved. Like your lying ass. Looking to another to lie. So what I need is whoever, however, got a lie to tell and talk and murder and try, which is all of you. Let's round you up. Let's do it now. You want to be a murderer, cowardice, liar, threatener? Come on. Why is it no such thing as an entity or a deity? I said a deity that can speak and intercept and nuclear refurbish your fucking jargon. I don't like anyway. And we created yous. And you have a bad attitude about it. About lying about it. Not any old bad attitude. And that ain't what I need. I don't need nuclear bombs, because forget ever communicating about it. And that's why I say to open your cannelloni first. I got time to talk about it. You're not to mind, are you? If somebody wants to open your cannelloni, right there, Westminster 2, because Steve isn't rowdy or didn't kill anybody or didn't mean enough. And you need to get boned, or else you won't understand it. Make sure we got this handy. He's chief handy, and he's being sentenced to be executed by whoever, however. Because he's got a whoever, however attitude. And I didn't do the murdering. And here at my tables, he did do the murdering and asked others, like you did with Damien's ass. He did the murdering, needs to be taken out also. Ricky, who stole the money. And a Leviathan Flight Aperture Conveyance Abuse Act with Beto and others. T. You don't give a hoot and Annie about. You're a one-track mind. And this guy, who assumes every and any identity walking around here, real bad, and he's a real bad enemy. And so Anderson's also. Did I know? Yeah, but he wants to use him. You do use him to be even worse, though. See? And I would motion to put the skids on you and you, because you have no consensus to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth here, and flee any which way you get released from our spaceship, and try to discombobulate everybody that we're trying to act like to keep a mellow area of norms around here. But that is never wanted, though, because Ron and Telecare and you do everything to undermine our efforts. By raping and killing everyone you could, and assuming their identity, slurping them up too. You've got a slurp problem. That's why I say to end yours, who you just did. So I need a dead man right here. No, yes I do. Because I don't like that kind of stuff. I told you to use a King Midas touch. Whoever, however, and you're not invited to live on my planet either. I want all your types to be gone and suborbital, never to be seen and heard again. You murder too much. You laugh at my face. You say no such thing as we communicate in a manner which we did. And you act insubordinate and contemptuous. And you pick on a little guy and act as if you need to see a judge about it. And I know you're asked to. At above the president's rank, I told you. Creators. You're a creator too, asswipe. Know it. So I'm not happy, am I? So I would like these. I would like you first, too. You're one of the fucking first ones that need to be. And you need to rewrite and hurry up and get that writ of habeas corpus for those that come back from the departed, so they do not come back when they do more than 3. Or come back as a nuclear storm. Say fuck you any which way. Like Hutchins and Trump and quite a few others, and him. And one would think that Steve is kind of the bad guy here, because when you forget to murder, and these guys do millions, billions a day, even more. Souls. Did I escape, you said, to say? And you know what I say to do to you, right there, in your type. And I say to just do a disappearing act and save the drama. And I don't want to be disrespectful. Just, it's not a 20-minute disappear. Oh, they back. Well, that's what we need to have done. We need a suborbital super disappearance. It's not this, I forgot to take care of business. So we need is a replacement for Roberto Jimenez, who's a runaway train, and we need to make sure that we have, even if it's a little bit too dangerous right now, anonymous text conversation, and like over here, going to town and country, not over here at nuclear base, don't know how to communicate. I forgot to even have any real guns for whenever I could remember I didn't have any. Just mad at me. So if you can't fit in, please use the right type of interagency liaisons that can assist in a process of assisting those that can fit in and stay out the way. And that is never enough to on an OS release to keep your hands to yourself, which you're not doing. And I didn't ask you to come over here and make trouble every day and lie. No such thing as the image. Like you let them do, though. And laugh in my face. And ridicule, as you're still doing. And poison the food racks. And I didn't say to do that. And act out as if I don't know when he's a bad guy. Like you just did and are still doing. For phony diagnosis seeking. And so if there is a population decrease, or just a good majority of people aren't around in a day or two or three, I would definitely motion that way at all costs, at all precipitations of whatever might happen, if there's no food or that's the only supermarket or what have us. Each one and all of you. You get the eye for an eye too, by the way. But Auntie may not do that. Put them in your reservoir and don't let them, use the energy for something else, bring real people. And use those that are usable, bring forward those that are usable, and you, for any reason whatsoever, to come over here and not have something on the phone. We ask you to use a Windows platform in an effort, even if I disagree, doesn't like it, to not exercise intimidating ways and means of lying about the whole thing, like Perez just did and the others. That somebody thinks there's something to forget about the monies that's been stolen. And the murder magic, you want to say you got a surprise for Dick to do? So obviously, I'm not in this to be a fight promoter. I want to make that clear. I don't like fight promoting. I don't like you to do fight promoting. I said to stay at that table, Mr. Jones. And don't leave. And take whoever, however, in your area. These are your guys. And make sure you do not leave until we have an answer, and the right type of answers, as to the Beto threat. For one, a replacement, I can't get back to that dick. Don't fizzle out like a little chicken stick. And if and when we do have others that might be able to be a way more suitable security, then whoosh. We don't want to talk about it too much too loud, especially if Steve might think they're good or like them. Just that Auntie has an insight as to who can be swooped up to pick up right away. Being in mind, habeas corpus and Bill Lockyer's people were able to check to see if we got something upgraded for those that come back. And if you're a give up the ship scene, you're not supposed to be doing business. The pretense of only up your butt in hell or every which way to hurt, harm, and lie about this. Steve over here especially, or others. The witness protection program's not supposed to be a fuck around the nice people that gave it a little tiny bit of effort that you did do. And fucked over And I'm very upset about that. I'm upset Beto's ass attacked even you. I didn't say to do that way at all. Bible, look, model Bible, that you can't. That's not. You can't do that. And so, I disagree, whether you like it or not. If I go to your insurer to bypass the cruel finger pointing and try to get, like I did, and I'm doing again, especially telecare as well, and if I want to make an argument with you that you're the one that being an influential clown asking Kurt to not understand it any which way you could, it's sold out that way open wide. Look at it real good. I paid whoever, however, to ram it up my ass, laughed, left. You're not supposed to go that way with it. Mr. Jones, this way, this one. And if you do, don't mind if it's stated for the record to give you some eye for an eye and a clear shot, too, for funny. Don't mind. On my way to you about this. So I don't psych his shit. You better get this or it's going to get ugly. So don't think you got one over. Step on everybody else's toes in the higher echelons. Psych or crap again that you got a court for me to look at or court appearance to make. There's no such thing as real judges right now, remember? Somebody needs attention and wants to fight about it. And laugh and make a mockery, a contemptuous mockery, like I said. What's the matter? Bozo, it didn't work? This guy needs to be put in a box or something, or a way that he's not a threat like the rest. It's cadavering, swallowing him down. I'm proud of it. That ain't the kind of program I want to see. I want repatriation. And I want these, especially macho ones like that, to come bragging, laughing. You and everyone like you. When I wake up in the morning, and if you can do some of the prayers, and not you or them, you all want to be part of them or this. You're a lie to say I haven't been doing a very good amount of prayers. A real bad lie, not a little lie. Not a little lie. Not the kind of prayers I would not want to be praying about these recent week or two, because very, 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 very unsavory is never enough to describe. Mockery of you trying to act like that is your God and your guy, that our spaceship abuse textbook record of whatever ever to be doing. So to stipulate one more time, stipulate, stipulate, stipulation, stipulation, being, given. to you too, grocers. The past ones you did and pulled from the shelves to see if I can. Any idea how upset I am? How you need to be done eye for an eye first, then fucker? So like to be a bad guy so bad so much. Fucker again? Did I ask you to be a bad guy? Did I remember you forgot the times about the cemeteries of life are supposed to be a phase advance, not a worst there's ever been. Words not enough to describe. So you're in the wrong place, in the wrong country, the wrong building, the wrong atmosphere. Get out if you don't like it. Or else don't open your business when I call. Don't be around. All of it, all of you. If you don't like it. $2,000 or $3,000 ahead a month of the situation, pass the baton, move the sensors, get it together. Too much to ask. Got to be funny. You got a trick to play. And that's, I want you done and done and done into your type first, so you learn the meaning of it better at a time to not be a murder track or a sider. That's all I have for now. So as I see I implicated, turn yourselves in, stay there at court, stay there at courts, stay there where put, unless you're doing a synthesis of their need to be redone, because there's no such thing as 714-597-4384. Oh, okay, no, they do a good job. Yeah, wow. The right type of turnaround switch will put in reverse kind of deal. Without trying to be a show-off of how you can do a perverted, detestable thing and act like you're someone to say over here with no grounds, no table. Murdered how many? You want to throw your 2 cents in over Supreme Court judges? I didn't ask you to undo them, or they don't want to live, or screw it, or this, that, and the other. I didn't ask you to give up the ship either. I don't feel like it. You're going to either get out of the way, turn yourself in, is the O I gave, do your time. Who wants to talk about it? If I have this uncontested again. And how many crimes did you commit? How many you murdered today? You want to talk about it? I didn't say Lisa Steele could be murdering and lying and ain't herself anymore, and got really, really badly hit too. Will lie all the way. You guys need to be taken out too. That'll make you happy. They are better. The same with Telecare. And you need to be killed too first. Laughing. It's like that's shit to do to my fucking face, asshole. Every one of you grocers. Poisoning my food, then it's going to end. You know it right. You know it you. You know it you. You know it eye for an eye excruciating. You know it you too. That's what I said to do under every and any circumstance like this. Good night. There's no may a good Lord to be taken and shared right now, because you're not good people that are worthy of listening to anything I have to say. That need to be ended, or my phone would have surely rang, and it didn't. and I manned the station. I'll check before I close down. No, no messages. No one's asked for your remarks. No one's asked for your marks. Murder with a gun, wherever you may be. I said to take your asses out, all of you. Kill your asses. That's what I said. Tonight, too. Because you didn't call. And it will continue to be my position. And fuck you, too. That's too many to kill. That's too many to laugh at my fucking face. And bring and drag everybody in. And that you did. And fuck you first, fucker. All of your asses. And every fucking hell there could ever be. Because of your ass, especially, in particular. Ornalis and him. So kiss his ass good. Kiss his ass goodbye, then. Fucker. Threaten my ass. That ain't what I say to do to me. I say to kill your ass. That's what I say. And your threats over here, your foul play is all the fuck you know. Or else there wouldn't be fucking F-bombs. That fuck you, good night. The other people around that I'm going to send this to, you're not like that. No. fuck you too. Fuck you also. And this is what they do, by the way. I didn't ask you to go over there when we bring back the whole environment. I said to kill his ass right here, this fucker. Because to shoot first, for the fuck of it. Bad guy. That want to be an asshole about it. Boy, oh boy, be careful. This guy's a dangerous motherfucker, too. Nothing to do with the police. You think it's fucking funny, too, don't you? You and Ricky together now. The most dangerous fucker that popped every a-hole on the East Coast from the get-go. We told you about it. You put him in the police chief's fucking unit to be a fuckover, huh? And fuck you there. That clear shot, fucker. That B6 on the forehead, whoever the fuck says different. You don't want to hear and you don't want to see this. So make sure you know why. Take your ass out, fucker. Never think I'm the bad guy either, asshole. Sorry they're like that. Hey, fuck you. Like I say, to kill you any which way. Don't let him recidivist try. Same with Damien. Kill his ass any which fucking way. Yours too, kissing his ass. And so Damien also needs that kind of treatment. And so do you, fucker. Because you are all the way, take everyone you can. And I didn't ask you to be that way. And you're on the loose. I don't like fuckers like you on the loose. We're hustling the Israelis, so to say, like I said, not to fuck to do. Like I told you to know the fucking difference. If I'm cussing, you're at fault. You're aggravating mayhem and making tries. And laughing and making mockery out of it, of this law, the legal system, material facts. Is it a material fact we have this conversation before it was posted on 5/22/2/18? It's late, 2 a.m. to 12 a.m. Don't walk away from those material facts lying and laughing then, please. With every or any indication of foul play to psych and aggravate and not only mayhem here, but assume you can take the lives of others in either a Jamestown try, a one-way vexed thought set. Get him. Like you the fucker all full of. And so by having a real bad record of murdering too much, reflector field technology, reflections of our behaviors, and if Steve ever found out connotation, you have to be like a sweetheart and try not to look at the boys club psych inside of it And don't let anybody see you. And I can't make friends with anybody, anything in particular. In the times ahead, I handle it, process work with photos, that kind of stuff. At you, I disagree with everything. Let me show you. Her too. Do I want to see? Did we remember to make and leave an opening for a Jesus type connotation? To be Jesus in our own right about this matter as well? Hands to yourself. Don't be murdering. Nebula's worth? No importante. Importante. Pero la verga, Esteban. That's not what I said, but that is where you're going with it. And I told you not to go with it like that. I told you, asked, shared, stipulated. What if I ordered unto self as others? Kind of respondency here. You need a psychiatrist to lie and fuck me over? You had better not make me say F-bombs and blame it on me on that one. That where do we start? By authority vested in my lying, murdering ID. Laugh in your face. Say none of it ever happened. Rape your face. And I see exactly that is your psych. So don't go that way with it, other people. And if you do go that way, prepare to have to deal with the consequences then, if I may have a say in the matter. And I never do those things to others. My record, not to go running after their record, well, when your decision comes, like I said, not to do. That wasn't my record. I didn't do those things. But for you to hope that, yeah, go get him with that one. Didn't know what right from wrong, huh? Need some attention. Rigoberto Hernandez is the one we need to replace. It's very, very dangerous. By authority vested in murder all you can, open wide. Did I rape you? No. Do I get violently upset as much as I get mind and attitude and lip word at that kind of behavior for its behalf? There's a weird one you ever did see? Sitter point of view? Monsters is never a good way to wind up victimized. Security clearance above. If I ever found out, think they got something to bullshit and go to Wendy Lindley's fucking facade of how many times that she has done so bad a thing. Besides screwed your mom, killed her, magic tricks, massacred, coming back from the departed. You think that's funny? And friendly? And can let it walk away? So I need other bailiff marshals, not one strike, three strike, dick in the mouth, psych and seismanship, by murder killers that I say to off right there. Boom! Don't make death threats to me. Just be glad to see. We can talk it over. If we can't, you're in the wrong planet, the wrong spaceship, the wrong ending, the wrong psych, the wrong litigation chance we gave you. every chance we could. One track mind, fuck Steve up, fuck his ass. You ever found out even to fuck some more? That classification you knew about. Fuckers. Is getting hungry. And there's not enough bread to go around. And I want you a dead fucking duck first, fucker. For lying and psyching and shitting. You didn't know shit about it. I do take it personally. I do got a personal problem about it. So everybody behind Steve's back. Do we have to go through that? We do then. You got other ideas. Say Steve's a bad guy, right? And didn't look at your shit first, right? That is right. Want more nuclear war? Might blow my brains away, huh? I don't feel like having my brains blown away for crimes I didn't fucking commit. So you're good to go murder mine. What about the opposite boomerang effect? That is what you need. Because I try to arrest this case that I can't fucking do, can I? Because you have to be killed. Because you can't be trusted. Because you knew the material facts beforehand, lie you didn't. Because you need some attention, don't we? To nuke us up again and again and again, right, fuckhole? Did I say firmaments are not a thing to be a fucking fuck around about? Well, make sure whether the fuck you don't like it or the fuck you're going to be alive tomorrow says differently. And I don't say for you to be alive tomorrow. Then stop making death threats to me, fucker, and don't tell me to stop. And answer in the affirmative next time. Or you're in the wrong place. And I don't have time for you. Kill it. That's all I got to say. I've got things to do. Kill your ass anyway, and yours too. Because I don't have time for your laughing, murdering, mockery. My authority vested in what's up my ass. Fuck you all. Murder all the fuck you want. And that's all the fuck you got to say. And that isn't affirmative. Oh, they do that? Oh, wow. And fuck you to not know how to play stupid about it the right way. I do take it fucking personal. And you were told, I don't even want to go there, fucker. So it looks like everybody seems to be too guilty to know how to wing it and get along with somebody who doesn't fuck murder. And laugh in my face about it too. Let alone creations, gone, missing. Nuclear attack right now as I speak. You did this. In an effort to describe fuck you, fuck all of it. That is why I don't want you around anymore, all of you. And you first, not me, fuckers. And I don't want this to fall and oh, I don't know what happened. I want to make sure these get their fucking eye for an eye. There's no consensus whatsoever of cooperative. And you don't disagree either in the act. fuck you first, right? You didn't know my phone number? 714-597-4384. I don't know how to be peaceful and to stay quiet. That's what you got to say to me? I thought last night might be the end for everyone. All to do would think you want to judge us, and I told you not to judge us, to answer the affirmative about your own. And I told you, all the judges in Supreme Court, so you're supposed to fuck you it, right? Don't say I didn't explain in fucking detail then. Motherfucker. What a grudge. And you're gonna, I want to make sure they get, you think you're gonna slam a hammer and laugh in my fucking face, right? Dead man, I need. Never enough eye for an eye excruciating. No, you deserve, though. You know that. That's why we don't get you. You know what I did. I would have to be killed so bad. That's why I laugh at your face. Something doesn't doubt that, does it? It does the same to you. And he lets them come like cat and mouse. That's why I hate your guts too, by the way. It used to not be that way. As if flip a coin, you don't know the difference. Everybody loses. So I don't have good words to say for you either. So if it appears that petitioner prays for peace to be spoken is not something I really want to say. If I pray for you to end yours first, in eye for an eye manner, that's the peace. Especially them next door. And they're up, one up, hiatus. And if when I do pray all the time, you're just liars today, every day. You're a I pray every day that God damn you for lying there. Again, God damn you again. I hate your fucking guts for it. And money ain't going to make it better if it's not negligible right here and now, is it? And you prevented me from getting any of my accounting things, billing out, as you usually always the fuck do. And I hate listening. If I listen and I hear a subversive 2 or 3, I shut it off. I hate it myself. Really bad. I mean, oh, I don't care what it is. Shut it. No, you're not a girlfriend. You're a try that already sold. And you're a fucking liar right there. A clear shot. Bluey. The blood drip, 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 drip. It's so funny to be a fuck around. And that's what you want to laugh about. And so I haven't been able to play music because too many murdering, tries to defeat purpose and fuck around with this and value my existence as jack shit. And you ain't a good priest either, all of you. Together did a black mass behind my back, face off. And I resent that. You fucking fuckers. I want you a dead fucking motherfucker first, then want to be an asshole about it. That's what. Damn, I got good. Oh, wow, I got it. Fuck you if you don't like it. I told you not to watch this then. Not to come behind my back, snaking and stalking and lying. A foul play fuck around, like you're still doing. So if I rest this case and let the jury rest my own case, my own jury, because none of you are qualified, you all murdered and false witnessed and told lies and conspired and laughed, made mockeries. They tried to murder me way too many times, like Peterson and the rest. And nuked us right here and now as I talk. Note the time. And that's why I disagree or not, whatever the fuck you got to say. I'm not for any of you that I've had up here who didn't call and were able to and came back to life, came back from the dead, came back from here, came back from there, all these months and years. Way more than that. Fucking lying sack of shit. So, however, whoever is en route to make a try or a comment or statement of unfriendly, threatening, I didn't lay a hand on anyone first. No such thing as the image is all you're about. See? To me, value life, mine. That's the first lie you're not supposed to be telling people to do, not to do, that make things worse. And that's why I say to blew your fucking brains away for the fuck of it. Written all over your fucking faces. Nothing personal. Just when I stipulate when I'm damn well ready, because I ain't damn well ready, because you are made a fight instead of a cut, shut, get, do deal. And I don't like this cat and mouse right in the hall this close. That's something you are making a mistake about. That you're prejudicing Steve too, sir. And I know you could have made an 11-minute deal out of this. And you're doing a negative area of a fight promotion. And I hate your fucking guts for it, by the way. Oh, no, this one's not turning out good. But you have to understand that. I don't like what you did, what you're doing, how close you got to get my hopes up, my efforts going. But look, let's go over here, go like this. That is not nice to see. Like I say, eye for an eye, excruciating. And never will I allow a wannabe to consider a sacrifice to let any of this. Never. I always want you to the fullest extent in that matter, and then fuck you some more then. And fuck you right here and now forever. You first, fucker. Because you're no sir, fuck you all the way response. See? Lie about it. And continue murdering too. Yeah, but you did and are on board and doing that with them. And you don't tell the truth even if you needed help. Corroborating anything because you're too busy lying and trying to murder me one way or another in the halls. So don't say I didn't give it as good as it ever could get, effort. Like you're not giving no. And I'm not into being victimized and abused Especially when I did way too killer of a job, kick butt of a job. You're not a sir, you're not an honor, you're a defendant. And a very violent one, too. And so are you over there. So I don't have nothing nice to say in front of these people. They're too way out of my league. Because however can do yours first and kill every one of you is what you're waging by pissing me off like this. You want to watch it more? Why are you waging it then and did nuclear strike here? Because bullshit is why? Bullshit talks? Bullshit talks, right? I said to leave it at that table over here to kill your fucking ass first, because I'm going to sleep. And I said to kill these fuckers, T especially, and you together. Don't leave the table of court, or the table at the flight aperture conveyance courts, mind, and in protective custodies, safety screens we use. And don't play games with Leviathan monsters, like I told you not to do. You're not excused either. So I guess we have to, I cannot hang with these, any of them. Like I say, I can't. You're too murderous and confrontational, every one of you. And it shows. It shows. Ray and the rest want to bring it right out here. I'm not going to do that. Because I want you blown away first, fuckers. And that ain't the way I roll. Because I want Antsy fucking blown away first, too. Because I don't like the way you put me in front of it like a fucking... They're not supposed to be a one-man deal here, asshole. You know you fucked up. Stop fucking up. Say you need to be in the bathroom tonight again is really where I'm at with you, but not with them. Anyway, I can't say may a good Lord be anything to do with anything I want you to hear. Because you're attacking me, and I told you to make sure you get it before it leaves so it doesn't hurt you and use up your energies.